Brothers, you guys know why I'm before you, and I'm going to try not to be before you long, and I'm going to try not to make this an emotional moment.
This brother's heart for service for humanity is unmatched.
You brothers know I was raised by this chapter, and it's important for me to always follow protocol, particularly when it comes to doing things in proper order in this fraternity that we all love so much.
Brother Quelo has been an outstanding mentor, a brother, a leader in our organization, a leader in his life professionally with his family. He is an outstanding leader who has given truly his heart to Phi Beta Sigma.
The love that brother had shown me,
So I am officially announcing my candidacy to be the 28th Eastern Regional Director of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Now, brothers, this campaign, this candidacy is going to be a little different. I think the thing that makes me different is the ability to see this role of leadership of mine as a servant leadership opportunity. My greatest value to this region is in invigorating and reinvigorating and motivating this membership. Dude, we're gonna show you guys a video and it's about to be released on social media. I wanted my chapter to see it first. It's gonna be the first of 4 videos that's gonna be released over the next several months. This is gonna be a viral campaign. We're gonna be very intentional. Oh, by the way, the brothers that are running on my ticket, they're gonna be announcing their campaign this week as well. Because it's not just about Nigel Quelo, the Eastern Regional Director. It's about this team that we're putting together to take this region to higher heights. So brothers, Brother Johnson, if we could share this video, I want you brothers to see what brotherhood is all about. The journey into our wondrous band of Phi Beta Sigma began right here, on the campus of Seton Hall University, a shy, introverted kid, the son of West Indian parents from East Orange, New Jersey. You see, I thought I understood what was happening in this moment in my life. I knew I was joining the greatest fraternity known to man. However, today, I stand here at the birthplace of my life in Sigma, knowing that this time in my life was so much more than I ever anticipated or dreamed. I think about my own personal journey. You know, as an undergrad, I didn't see this type of leadership, you know, in myself. I remember very vividly, you know, being in school and just trying to figure out how to make it all work. You know, how am I going to continue to stay in school, pay this tuition, you know, keep a roof over my head. I was taking care of myself, working full time for many years while I was going through my undergraduate years. I mean, heck, I even didn't have a place to call home for a period of time. You know, it was my line brother at the time who let me sleep on his couch one semester just so I could stay in school. So to a lot of these young brothers, I say, I was you. You know, not that I understand you, I was you, literally. And I tell these young brothers all the time, the thing that helped change my trajectory were these relationships in this fraternity of ours. So the reception and the response to the video was just amazing. Yo, y'all excited? Yeah! I'm excited too. Great job, brother. Thank you. Great job. The response of brothers that day. Remember when we showed the video before we released it online, just the response to the different key elements of the video was just unbelievable. The response online was amazing. The views, the feedback from folks, people were excited. And that's really what that's what the goal was, right? Because I want brothers to be excited about this administration and about where this administration is going and really where we're taking this region over the course of the next several years. And we want you to remember this mantra, brotherhood over everything. Because brothers, we gotta get back to brotherhood. What we talked about here earlier, you know, how we shared that brotherhood and shared stories. We've heard different mantras in the fraternity before, brotherhood first, and Brotherhood obviously being one of our ideals. But when we talk about putting brotherhood over everything, it means over everything we do. It's how we engage with our communities at large, right? It's how we engage, most importantly, with one another. It's how even the leadership engages with brothers, right? You shouldn't see me as just a regional director. My first title and most important title is brother. Sometimes we tend to forget that in this fraternity, and that's what this administration, this 2-8 administration, is going to be all about. Leading from the front and putting brotherhood ahead of everything that we do. And every brother has that identical title, right? It's what binds us, it's what connects us. It's the basis upon which makes this fraternity of ours so special. So when we say we put brotherhood first, it means we put it first and foremost in brotherhood over everything that we do. It's a little different. It's something new. And I think brothers are going to be excited about how they see us execute that brotherhood over everything mantra. It means over everything we do and how we deal with our sorors and how we deal with our Sigma Betas and how we deal with our fellow Greeks and how we deal with one another. Even in those times when, as leaders, we have to provide feedback and direction or even correction, right? But you can still exercise brotherhood in that, because ultimately every brother is a brother first and foremost.
I fully support Brother Nigel Coelho to be the 28th Eastern Regional Director of the mighty Eastern Region, because this brother is the epitome of hard work. He is the epitome of servant leadership. This brother's heart for service, for humanity is unmatched.
Oh, I'm supporting Brother Coelho because he's been a great mentor and friend of me for many years. Met him during my junior year at Seton Hall University. Born and raised in the Bronx, single mom, just me, her, and my sister. Didn't really have a lot of male mentoring and brotherhood. And I went to an interest meeting and learned a little bit about Phi Beta Sigma, and Brother Coelho was hosting at that time as a charter founder.
I met Nigel back in 1994 when I became a Sigma Beta in Plainfield High School. He was actually one of the first black college students that I ever met, and because in my neighborhood we didn't have a lot of them. So meeting that brother then, he didn't have to do what he did for me back then, but he became a brother to me, even as a collegiate.
Through the last 30 years of he and I coming into this fraternity together, serving on the front lines, whether it was through our nonprofit organization, through Chi Sigma chapter, SCI as the board president, whether it was him being a state director, whether it was Brother Coelho being a big director of Bigger Better Business, the vice regional director.
One of the most important things that ever been said to me in life was the fact that men of color need to make it a primary point to be able to mentor and network others so that they can move forward in their careers, and that's something that always stuck with me.
The love that brother had shown me, I mean, there's not a lot of way to express this idea of brotherhood, and it exudes from his veins, and I can see it in the light of his life, in the presence of him, and I know that this fraternity, and more importantly this region, would truly benefit from his love for this brotherhood, scholarship, and service.
I've served with him in the community, and I'm just honored to see him become the next Eastern Regional Director of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Brother Coelho has been an outstanding mentor, a brother, a leader in our organization, a leader in his life professionally with his family. He is an outstanding leader who has given truly his heart to Phi Beta Sigma, and without question, he will make an amazing regional director.
If you're asking why, I would say without any doubt and without any question, unequivocally, his love and his brotherhood far exceeds much that I've seen in a lot of people just in general, because it extends outside of Sigma. And he doesn't only just love you as a Sigma brother, he also loves us just as brothers. So Nigel has my vote for Eastern Regional Director. I think he'll be great for it. I think he'll be great for the region. He'll be great for you brothers.
Listen, brothers, this chapter, we've had a challenging year this year, right? It started off this year when we lost, a dear brother of ours, Brother Larry Mungin. The bros gave this to me. This is the life membership certificate of Brother Larry Mungin. And I haven't put it on the wall here behind me. I haven't had a chance to move things around to get it on the wall, but I plan to. Larry was an incredible personal, not just a friend, but a mentor to me, you know. And I was very appreciative of the brothers giving this to me because, you know, Larry served as a president of our chapter, state director, and Larry was a state director when I was a collegiate, you know, and when I think about my times as an undergraduate, you know, we used to drive Larry crazy, you know, calling him all the time. My line brother and I used to call Larry almost every day, be at work, with all these crazy ideas about what we thought Sigma should be doing and what we thought Sigma should look like, especially for us as collegiate brothers. But he took the time to mentor us, you know. So he passed away earlier this year in 2023. Passed away in February, and it was a big loss for a lot of us. But the thing I'll definitely always remember about Larry was having the opportunity to actually serve with him, to actually just be connected to him, and so many brothers. There are so many brothers in relationships like that have really helped me to be in the space and the time in this journey that I'm in now. You know, so you know this certificate's definitely going up on my wall here. I got my son, my legacy, here on the wall with some brothers that mean a lot to me. It's a picture of me and my line brothers there. Just means a lot to me. My number one on my line, Terrence, passed away in 2015, but still very special and dear to me. My undergrad chapter, my A&A, some of my A&A and Zatar crew there, some of my Chi Sigma brothers there. So it just really means a lot to me. That's my fraternal foundation. You know, I have this familial foundation. My amazing wife, who's been just an unbelievable supporter to me. My wife, my soror, obviously, member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. You know, that's been an amazing support. But you know, my familial support, my fraternal support. That's why I know I'm ready for this, and I'm very excited about the opportunity to serve and lead this region as the 28th Eastern Regional Director.